Mainline Train Talk. I am your host, Charlie Scholes. We do have Ross Peterson with us, and later somebody else will join us. So, Ross, what's up?
Not much, Charlie. I just recently did something to my N-scale layout.
Yeah? I hear you have some foam stuff on there or something.
Yep.
You done anything else?
No, well, all I've done is, you've mentioned I bought the foam boards. I just glued them down to my board over the weekend, actually just yesterday. And then I just got done tracing where the tracks go today. And I'm waiting on more of the easy track to come. So I have, so I can finish my loop and then glue the tracks down.
That's pretty cool. So, at least you're getting to move on with this project. Again, Ross's YouTube is 94 Amtrak. That's why I knew he had the pink foam board, because he has a YouTube video of the layout. First time, actually. Kind of cool to see it. So, last week I was in Madison. I was thinking of the whole weekend pretty much. They had a ton of N-scale stuff there. A lot of the vendors are selling that stuff for pretty cheap. I'm sure you've seen a lot of those layouts, but there's some pretty nice N-scalers out there. You've seen them at Train Fest, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's quite a few N-scale layouts there. It's also where you bought a few engines. Speaking of train shows, this next weekend is the MSOE show. Always the first weekend in March. Should be pretty exciting to go to that. I don't think you're going to be able to go, are you?
No. I actually have state playoffs for my hockey team.
Okay. Congratulations.
Yep.
You must be pretty good at that then, right?
Yep, totally.
So, that's pretty much it for the first section of the show. We'll go to a short break, and then we'll talk with our second caller. Okay, guys, we're back, and with us we have Max Medlin. Hey, Max, what's up?
How's it going, Charlie and Ross? Not too much going on here. Just from the Great White North of Duluth, Minnesota.
Cool. Minnesota. Didn't talk to anybody from Minnesota, really. So, Minnesota, rail fanning, do you do any of that?
Oh, definitely. The Twin Ports of Duluth and Superior are some of the busiest hubs in the United States for train traffic. We have the DMIR, WC, BNSF, UP, and CP, so there's a lot of variety up here.
Yeah, there is. A lot of trains go along the Mississippi River up to there and stuff. So, any modeling stuff that you have? You do any modeling?
Yeah. Being a big Masabi fan, one would think I would try to model the Masabi, but that's a pretty large undertaking. So, I have a fictional short line, the North Shore Terminal and Transfer, based out of the Twin Ports here. Run with Jeeps and stuff, and I'm a big business car guy, so having a freelance short line, of course we got the top-notch business train, out there, so it's just a nice little short line. We got enough main line where I can, let them stretch their legs and a bunch of industrial work to keep me occupied, so.
That's pretty cool. So, how big is the layout, first of all?
Layout, off the top of my head, I can't remember. It's something like 12 by 24, I think, and it goes in a U shape.
Okay.
So it's fairly
like good things.
Oh, absolutely.
So, you run DCC?
Not at the moment. Right now I'm on DC, but it's one of those things. This was more of a starter layout. It's going to be ripped out soon, and the next one will have DCC in it, yes.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend DCC. It really adds a whole different perspective of modeling because you get sound, and you can just run it so much more realistically. That's what I think switches for sidings and yards and stuff. So
absolutely, doing all that, you have to abide by all the signals and all that stuff, and I think that adds, a new level of realism. Plus, theoretically, you can operate a large layout by yourself. We have the NSTT Mechanical Shop, which is a huge mechanical shop. We do a lot of contract work, so that gets box cars full of parts and stuff. We'll spot passenger cars there for work. Bentonite, shipping out bentonite and stuff. And we also get transfers from other railroads, so there's a host of activity going on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like a lot of transfers. Just adds a lot more realism. Because smaller railroads, that's pretty much all they do. They just haul it out from different areas of the country where the main railroads don't go, and they bring it closer to bigger railroads, and they can get it anywhere.
Fascinating. All the track work is complete. The scenery, I decided to hold off on this because I knew I wouldn't have it for more than 3-4 years, and it's fourth year, and it's being torn up right now. So I decided not to scenic it. But all the track work and all that stuff is in there. So
okay, cool. So looks like you have big plans in the future. What's this next week?
I've been in photography for probably 4 years. I got my first Maestic book camera in January 2009, so that's when it really started for me, so a couple of years now.
Yeah, I actually just got digital SLR that started with photography now. So it's really fun.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is. Just the clarity and how sharp it was, because, when I was younger, I had a film SLR, and no one ever taught me how to take the right exposures and stuff. So after a while, I'd go out and rail fan, and I'd be like, well, this is dumb. I'm not.
Yeah, I love rail fanning. Taking photography when you're rail fanning. Ross also got a digital camera, right, Ross?
Yep, it's the same one as yours.
Which is Canon Rebel.
Yeah, EOS Rebel.
What do you got, Max? Because I'm sure it's a little bit better than a Rebel.
Well, I actually use the Canon Rebel XS, which is, I think it's probably, it's on the lower end of Canon products, but, if you get an SLR, there's really no low end, and it's always going to be there. So.
Yep, and like you said, it's kind of capturing history. I've taken pictures of, 3 Sioux Line SD60s and a SD60 Wildcat, all just on one train, and that won't be around forever, They'll eventually get repainted or scrapped. So,
an example, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Iowa Blackie. He was the king of the hobos, and he'd always visit. I worked for the Duluth and North Shore Railway, and he'd always come visit us during the 4th of July. You know, ever heard of Iowa Blackie? He was the king of the hobos, and he'd always visit. I worked for the Duluth and North Shore Railway, and he'd always come visit us during the 4th of July. He'd always run the big simulator we have for the Wisconsin. I'll have that picture with me forever, and it's just weird, to think that, wow, that's preserved in time forever,
Yep. Yeah, my grandpa, he's 82 now, and, he won't be around forever, so it's not railroad. And, he won't be around forever, so it's nice to catch it while it's here, So we're friends, and actually, he posted on Facebook, he took some pictures. It's actually pretty cool to look at. He took a trip from Chicago down to Arizona and back, all by train as a hobo.
Yeah, thank you, Charlie and Ross. Thanks for having me on.